What's up, Padawan? What's up, Padawan? Afrojoe, 10 like a tigger. All right, we're back at it again with this whole Colleen Ballinger ordeal. And she's been away for a while after the whole grooming accusation by Adam McIntyre and Becky and the documentary of her ex-husband has came out. It has shed the light on her pretty badly where she looks like a villain, which she is a villain. And it's like I said before in many other videos, no matter what these well-known YouTubers do, they're going to get away with it no matter what. And so Colleen comes back and she does another video apologizing. We're going to take a look at that.
It was just like, hello everybody. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've really missed this. I've missed talking to everyone every single day. Obviously, the last video that I posted on here is really embarrassing, to say the least. I was being accused of some pretty awful things, and I just was mad, and I should have handled that situation with maturity and empathy, but instead I just let my ego take over, and I'm really disappointed in myself. So here's what I want to say today. Over the last 15 years of my career, there have been moments where I was immature and inappropriate with some of my comedy, and there were times when I did not put enough thought into some of my fan interactions, and because of that behavior, people got hurt, and I am so sorry. I wanted to hurt anybody, but it's clear that I did, and I feel so terrible about that. I also feel like there's probably people who are disappointed or feel abandoned by me because of my silence over the last few months, and I'm so sorry about that as well. I needed to take time to make sure I was listening and learning as much as possible, and I also needed to get the help that I needed to be okay. I'm a mom first and foremost before anything else, and I needed to take care of my kids. So that's where I've been, and but I'm back and I'm here now, and I am not a perfect person, and there are plenty of things in my past that I wish I could go back and redo and fix and change. I don't have control over any of that, and I don't have control over the things people say about me. I only have control over my actions moving forward. And so I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that I create a positive, kind, inclusive, safe space with my content. And if you want to be a part of my journey online, I would love to have you, and if not, I completely understand. I do not expect anyone to welcome me back with open arms. I don't expect to change anyone's mind with this video. I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm sorry, and I wanted to try to show people that it's possible for someone to grow and learn and be better after making mistakes many years ago. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to vlog.
I stopped it right there for a reason. Sorry about the video quality in that, but I hope y'all heard what she said. And you being kind of sincere, and but you should have said that back when you did the ukulele song. And you are taking accountability for your actions. But it's like this: as a YouTuber, you got to be careful, because one thing is, a YouTuber is out there in the limelight just like celebrities, just like well-known celebrities, like actors, singers, rappers, even athletes. We're in the limelight just like everybody else. Well, yeah, like everybody else, because can't forget about small people. But you have to be careful on what you're doing, because you got a big name. You have to be careful on what you're doing in this entertainment industry. And for you to be on YouTube for that long and not pay attention to your surroundings on certain YouTubers getting caught up in scandals and stuff, you surely caught yourself in a scandal. Yes, you're a mother. You are a mother. Your children should have came first before YouTube at anything. And even though I might not have any kids, but I got nieces and nephews. I got young nieces and nephews, and they're my first priority, no matter what. If something happens to my niece and nephew, I'll lose it because they're more important than this fucking YouTube or a dollar. And for you as a YouTuber, you come on here, and I agree with a lot of people. I do. You did come back at a time where it's the holiday seasons and you want to make a dollar. You want to make money. And you did it before the winter closed. And I sit there and I look at it like you're full of shit. And uh, a person on some of the comments I like, they said on Twitter was very accurate. And I do agree with. A guy says after 6 months, Colleen Ballinger basically said the victims are worth 3 minutes of her time. Really, really think about how I think he says fuck that is. 3 minutes after endless evidence and videos. I agree. The reason why I agree, because it's true. You give 3 minutes to victims that went through hell. Another one I love, his name is Oliver. MX Oliver. Or Oliver on a I don't know how you it says, I'm tired of people saying she apologized, move on. When you've done as much as Colleen Ballinger, you can't just limp countless apologies into one vulgar 3 minute apology selected of this section of a vlog. And I agree, that was the biggest one that got me. That was the biggest one that got me. And I tell you, when he said it was true, and it's true, I'm gonna read it again. This person on Twitter or /X, I'm tired of people saying she apologized, move on. When you've done as much as Colleen Ballinger, you can't just lump countless apologies into one over 3 minute apology section of a vlog. I agree with that. I do. But one thing is, what you should have put in there besides Colleen was uh, James Charles, Logan Paul, Sniper Wolf. Yeah, I would lump them in there too. But I agree with what he said. Many times, some of these well-known YouTubers they fuck up. They fuck up, and then they do an apology video, and they act like no harm, no foul. People need to realize to take some of these things in considerations. She was grooming kids. She was grooming kids. That is just as well as essaying a child. It's just as bad as essaying. It's just almost as bad as essaying a child. But y'all act like she did nothing wrong. It's the same as when y'all look at James Charles when he was sending nude pics of himself to minors. I'm gonna say minors because between the ages of possibly 13 to 16, they're still minors. And him hitting on minors, and y'all like he didn't do nothing wrong. And I look at it's like, what is wrong with people when they keep defending them? And I was sitting there and I was getting more mad. The more I watched, the more I got mad. The more I got mad, the more I got frustrated. And the more I sit there and I look. And there was a lot of things that comes to mind. There's so much accountability. There's so much to look at this. It's like this. When I look at certain YouTubers that do something and they get away with it, and then I look at another set and they catch all this hell. Like when I look at James Charles and Colleen and how what they did to children, I say, how do y'all get to walk around on this earth and not be in jail? And not be in jail. They're over the ages of 21 and not be in jail. there's evidence that they've done something bad or wrong. And then you look at people like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, R. Kelly's in prison. Bill Cosby went to prison. And when I say their names, when I say Bill Cosby or R. Kelly, everybody gets mad. Everybody gets upset, saying they deserve to be in jail. I was like, hold up. They did wrong just like everybody else. Bill Cosby served his time. R. Kelly is serving his time now. When I look at Colleen Ballinger and James Charles, y'all are no different than them. But y'all ain't serving no time. So you telling me James Charles and Colleen can essay a child or groom a child and they can walk the streets with nothing, like no harm, no foul. But when you see people like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, oh, they deserve to go to jail. To me, that's that racism right there. I hate bringing that up, but it is because anytime it always points to that. It always points to, and the reason why I say this is because many times that I've been on YouTube longer than Colleen. I've been on YouTube for like 17, 18 years, and I've been around the block, and I've seen things that's fucked up. And I sit there and she say, I've been on YouTube for 15 years. That have told you a lot. If you've been on YouTube that long, that right there should have told you that you've seen a lot. That you know the ins and out of YouTube's and what to do and what not to do, what to say, what not to say. And you ain't learned nothing. Nobody learns nothing. You become a well-known YouTuber, people forget a lot of things. That's like, especially when they have kids involved. And I question so badly. It's like when I look at certain YouTubers, well-known YouTubers, and they have children and they do something and the child gets hurt or they done something to the child and they get off. Like right now, I'm looking at like, look what happened to Daddy of Five. Daddy of Five career went down the drain. Him and his family I ain't gonna say he went through it, but he got what he deserved from what he did to his kids. But when I sit up there and look at Colleen, and I was like, if she can't get the same damn treatment as Daddy O Five, then we have issues that we need to fix. This is not well, she's a mother and a woman. I don't give a fuck what she is. I don't give a fuck what she. I don't give a good god golly wop god damn it what the fuck she is. She groomed kids. Go to jail, bitch. You was grooming kids. It's like endangering a child, and all you can do is I was in the. All you can do is give them a fucking apology. I'm sorry. I'ma do better. And you post a video up in the middle of a holiday season just to get a fucking paycheck. So that means you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. I was like, I give you a B minus for an effort. I can't give you an A for effort, but I give you a B minus. And the reason why is because you did say you were sorry and then you want to hold your. No, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that B minus back. I'm gonna give you a D minus. And the reason why I give you a D minus is because you did apologize and you did take consideration of your action. But it took you that fucking long to actually say it. Took you 6 months. Then you turn around and do 3 minutes. I'm saying, I'm sorry. No, that whole damn video should have been you apologizing, kissing the ass up on the victim. So sorry, so sorry. But you didn't. You wasn't kissing that. You just went right to, you went from, I'm sorry to, I'm going to go vlog. It's like you ran over, it's like you ran over my foot. It's like you ran over a person's foot. You said you sorry and drove the fuck out. You didn't get them no help. You just drove the fuck out. And I look at it as, I don't get it. All these people taking up for her and she's done some shit that she ain't, like, why? Why do you take up for people like her or James Charles? Do y'all love Geppettos? I can't say pedo, but I'm gonna say Geppettos. I'm gonna instead of saying pedo, I'm gonna just say Geppetto. Do y'all like Geppettos that much? Do y'all like Geppettos that much that you rather sit there and watch these Geppettos essay a child or hurt a child or erase a child or perish a child? Because it seems like in today's times, that's what people's obsessed with is Geppettos essaying or hurting a child. You can sit there all day and say, no, I don't like that, but you support the people that do it. And you want them to succeed and be successful at it because you're not locked in. And I was sitting up there thinking earlier, I was so mad, I was earlier today. I was sitting up there thinking about Adam McIntyre. And the more he talked about it, the more frustrated I got with him. The more frustrated I got with Adam McIntyre, and I've said it before in countless videos, how he should have went to the police, filed charges, and all this and that, but he never did. See, that window is closing on that. Don't wait. Don't sit there and waste away on having her arrested. Like shit, man. You can sit there all day and say, "Oh, she's got kids." Many Geppettos have kids, their own kids, but it doesn't stop them for hurting somebody else's kid, and they still go to jail for it. It doesn't that right there. But I get more frustrated with Adam McIntyre. The reason why is this. Cause I'm gonna bring this to the light. I gotta bring it to the light, everybody. I got to bring it to the light. I'm looking at it like this. Every time somebody talks about Colleen, I noticed when the scandal broke out, he was constantly talking about it, constantly talking about it. I said, yeah, get it out there, bro. Get it out there, bro, man. Tell your stories. Tell your stories. Show receipts. Show receipts. Show the evidence that you have. I was down with it. He back in 2020. He did it He did it 6 months ago. And he did it 6 months ago. And I was fine with it. But what happened? It's like, all right, you got your story. Everybody believes you. You didn't put it out there where the whole world knows what's going on. We understand. We got you loud and clear. But it came down to it. It's like you got all this evidence in your hand. I'm looking at it, so you got all this evidence in your hand, and you ain't turn it over to the authorities. You ain't called a popo or nothing like that. No. Set your ass up on YouTube and kept talking about it. And you talking about being a victim. You talking about other victims. You talking about she need this. That's the part that got me. That made me like, you know what, you a motherfucker. And I wanted to call him a motherfucker because you sit there and you talked about how bad Colleen Ballinger is. You had all this evidence, and then you bring up she should be in jail. Well, motherfucker, put it up, put her there. But you didn't. You didn't put her there. You set up on Twitch, you set up on YouTube talking about it, but you got all this evidence in your hand, but you won't turn it over to the police department. And you still sit up on Twitch and YouTube and you talk about it, but you won't do nothing about it. And it makes me frustrated. And it makes it where she can do it again to another child. She can groom another child. And I got to question Adam McIntyre. I got to question him. How many victims does Colleen Ballinger got to hurt for you to get off your ass and go to the proper authorities to have her arrested? How many? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 95, what, 100? Does she got to go? Does she got to hurt 100 kids just for you to go to the police. Because I don't see you doing nothing to solve this problem. I know y'all sitting there saying, well, Afro, won't you solve the problem? I can't solve the problem. I can't go to the police department and say, hey, man, this girl's been grooming people. Kid named Adam McIntyre said he was grooming. He's got evidence. First thing the police gonna do is look at me and think I'm fucking out my goddamn mind. And they're gonna tell me, well, Adam McIntyre needs to come talk to us then if this is true. That's what they're gonna tell me. That's what the authorities gonna look at. The DA's gonna say that too. The police is gonna say that. The detective's gonna say that. Plus, you gotta think about this man is not even in this country. You're living in the UK somewhere, I think, yeah, in the UK, and you send an American woman groomed you instead of you flying your ass over here talking to the DA in her state or in her county. You just kept your ass at home and said, she groomed me. She groomed me. Got the evidence. Won't go to police. She groomed me. Like, motherfucker, talk to the fucking police. But you're not. You want to sit up here and make money off of Colleen and let her hurt more kids and let her make more victims. And so you can sit up on Twitch and YouTube all day and make a profit, not giving a fuck about these kids or how many kids you just as bad as the motherfucker that's doing it. You just as bad as the motherfuckers that's doing it. You're not thinking about nobody but yourself. You ain't fixing this issue, Adam. You'd rather see Colleen go out there and hurt more kids so you can make a paycheck. And that's what it's looked like. And I'm surprised ain't nobody else bringing it up. I'm surprised nobody else is talking about it but myself. Because I'm bringing it up. I said, Adam, you are the victim. Adam, go to the police department. Adam, quit sitting up on Twitch and YouTube trying to make money off this shit. And I've noticed he's the only fucking victim that's making a fucking profit off this shit. Have anybody noticed that he is making money off him being a victim? Either you have her locked up or you file a lawsuit. Do either one. Put that shit in the books and let it go. Because once that gets down on paper in the law, once that gets put in paper and it's found away in the courthouse, what's that mean? Colleen done fucked up somewhere. So when she trying to get a 9-to-5 job, they gonna look at it and say, this bitch done did some shit she ain't supposed to be doing. But you don't want to do that. You want to sit up on YouTube and make a profit. You just as bad as she is, Adam. If you ain't gonna get off your ass and do something, you are just as bad as kid. And I hate when people say, "You are." To me, I'm gonna say it like this to Adam: You are what you hate. You are what you hate. And the reason why I say you are what you hate because you're making money off of victims. Colleen made money off of victims. You're making money off of victims. You are what you hate. So you put the word out that Colleen's a groomer and making money off of hurting kids, but you're doing the same thing. You're sitting on YouTube and Twitch making money off of victims. You're not solving the problem. You can sit on Twitter all fucking day or YouTube or Twitch and say, well, Afrojoe, he's hating me because I'm this. Dude, I'm not hating on you because you're white. I'm not hating on you because you're black. I'm not hating on you because you're gay, straight, whatever the hell you are. I'm just saying, pull the shit out your ass, get up there to the court, to the police department, and file them fucking papers. Quit being such a little scaredy ass and put her ass in jail. If you can't do that, then quit sitting up on YouTube and Twitch making a profit off of fucking victims. There's you and a few other people that's a victim to Colleen's bullshit, and all you done is sit up on Twitch and YouTube and make a profit off these people. You are what you hate. You have come, Colleen, in that area making a profit off of victims. If you can't do that, then you need to shut the fuck up and go on about your life. Because if you ain't gonna help the victims, then you need to shut up about the victims. Because I'm getting sick and tired of hearing your ass talking about this all the time, and you ain't doing nothing but say, well, she needs to go to jail. Then put her ass in jail then. This is getting ridiculous that people like Colleen, James Charles, Logan Paul, Sniper Wolf can sit there and break these fucking laws, and everybody's like, oh, we still love them, we gonna support. Like they act like they didn't do nothing wrong. They all need to be in jail. If they broke the fucking law, they need to go to fucking jail. But you got people like Adam McIntyre sitting up there. I'm gonna make some money off this. I'm gonna make some money off this. So you rather make money off the victims instead of sending this woman to jail. And you ain't no different than her. You is just as bad as she is. You can hate on me all fucking day, but the truth, the facts, and that's how it is. Adam, you are making a profit off victims. Colleen, you need to be in jail. I wish that they demonetize her fucking channel because when you harm a child, then you need to be in jail and you do not need to pass go. You do not need to collect $200. And that's my views on this shit. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. I'm Afrojoe the Wookie. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell for notification. Tell me what you think. Follow me on my other social media platform. Check out my other channel, my gaming channel, and subscribe and like and hit that bell for notification. Peace, love, and Afro grace. Who loved the Wookie?